Nope. Okay. All right. Shalom. First and foremost, like to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
The bonds to Apostle El is a great millstone, and peace salutation to Sasakim, pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. Brothers of Great Millstone, Chicago. Lord willing, be a quick and edifying lesson, pretty much on how things are getting worse here in this place. Wickedness is increasing. You know, as you see on the screen, I would say anti.
I'll read it for you. It says, Tennessee legislator files amendment to anti-LGBT marriage bill amid age limit backlash.
Yeah, man. And I got scripture for that because let's let you know that the Lord's getting ready to come back and destroy this place, man. Because this devil is fulfilling his measure of wickedness. He's just getting worse and worse, man. He's passing fucking laws, man. You know, you said it, man. He gonna pass laws okay to commit bestiality and all this shit.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I've been saying for years.
Yeah.
They do one step at a time. You know, first, what was it like in the 90s, 2000s? It was just basically the whole, that huge push for accepting same-sex, couples and all that.
Yeah.
You know, they had it on all the, especially HBO. For some reason, that always stuck in my head. All the HBO shows, they always push it. They were always what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I can't think of the word, but they always push that agenda though, man. They had, what was it, Queer as Folk? They, back in the day, what was it, 6 Feet Under, they always pushed that stuff. Dexter. I'm trying to think of some older shows, man, that they had. The Wire, they threw a couple things in there. All these shows, they always had that, like, they just throw that, like, that gay stuff in there, man.
Yeah, that's his witchcraft.
And then it went from that. The past few years it's been what, out of nowhere, what is it, cross-dressing to trans. Now all of a sudden they're talking about you can marry someone, but there is no age limit,
right?
Because they got to get that pedo now, because they all lump that into the same group, man.
That damn alphabet bullshit, alphabet crap, man. Alphabet
boys, all this stuff, it all intertwines with their agenda, man. You got this guy, in Tennessee, they're pushing this. You have Disney, right? The CEO said, look, in the next, couple months, all the new programs and movies that we're gonna, push out, right? They're gonna make sure that they add, LGBT, Q characters and stuff,
Yeah.
So that all this stuff is not by coincidence, man.
Right.
They want to keep pushing this wickedness out here.
Like I said, it's witchcraft. Keep throwing in your face, to the point where you accept it, man. That's why you keep pushing it, throwing it in your face over and over and over and over. Fuck again, man. That's how Esau is. That's how he operates, man. But I had some this Second Esdras 4:37. It says, by measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times. And he does not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. And Esau fulfilling his measure of wickedness, his sins reaching unto heaven, man. That's when, and the Lord dealt like that with all the heathen nations that have been in power, man. He allowed them to fulfill their measure of wickedness. Then he takes them out of power, man. He's doing the same thing we saw Edom. Like we said earlier at the beginning of this lesson. The wickedness is just getting worse and worse here, man. It's out of control now, man. All right, so that lets you know that Yahushua is on his way back to destroy this goddamn place and deliver his elect. All right, this place can't keep going on. This man just getting worse and worse. He's more bold with his wickedness, and pushing this shit, man. You got something, brother?
Yep. This is 2 Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And that's what's happening right now. We're seeing it. As the elder said, it's getting worse and worse out here. Every day that that passes, and it's funny because they had a huge backlash on this, and then the the Edomite, senator, or it was a representative, right? I forgot what he was exactly. I think it was the senator, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, I didn't realize that there was no age. I didn't put a age limit."
Yeah.
And like I was telling the elder, Esau is so meticulous with stuff, man.
Yeah.
Okay, look, if he didn't put it in there, trust me, you would have X amount of people, right, revising these things.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody caught that.
Right.
Nobody didn't catch that, right? No, because that's a bunch of BS. The only reason why he's saying that is because they got caught because there was this huge backlash, man.
Yeah.
But
That's it. That's all, man.
Can I read a little bit of
this?
Yeah. But yeah, let me read a little bit of this article. It says a Tennessee bill to exclude same-sex couples from proposed legal marriage contracts process sparked widespread backlash after sponsors initially failed to include minimum age limit in the legislation. It says, though the sponsors have submitted amendments to address the issue. So first they were trying to, make it themselves, look good, because you got to remember this is a so-called red state. So they, believe in, God, it's that Bible Belt basically.
Yeah.
So they were saying like, look, we're not dealing with, same-sex, basically, contracts, things like that, right? And but then they slipped in low-key that pedo stuff. You see, Esau, he still got to do some type of wickedness. He can't just be, righteous. This guy has to always do something evil.
That's it.
Okay?
And you fucking niggas that call yourself Israelites, you want to lie on the men, the great millstone say they deal with 12-year-olds and all that. That's a damn lie. Where's your videos on this?
None.
Fucking punk ass niggas, man.
None.
All
Absolutely
right?
none.
Since you had so much of a problem, he's 12 years old. You talking about dealing with 12 years old? Fucking niggas, man. That's why Lord get your ass.
You got Disney, man.
Yeah.
That just literally got busted with the whole pedo ring, basically, man.
Mm-hmm.
Literally just got busted, man.
Yeah.
Where are the videos on that?
Right.
Maybe one or two of you maybe have done a video. Let's just say for, let's play, what do they call it? Devil's advocate, right?
Yeah.
But the majority of you guys haven't said a goddamn word about it. The only ones who are speaking out against his wickedness is really the men of Great Millstone and like-minded brothers, man.
Yeah.
That's it. Because, hey, we hate this stuff, man. Okay, because a lot of us have children. We don't want to... Man, if somebody touch our kids, man, we're going to want to kill somebody, man, for that, man. Yeah. We're not down with that. What the hell's wrong with you, man? Hey, but you know what? F you guys, all right? And die in America. How about that?
That's it, bro. That just proves you just bringing false witness out spite. That's all it proves, man. You go ahead, brother.
There's a little bit more. It says widespread public outcry spread Tuesday over child welfare concerns. It says critics said a pathway to marriage without minimum age limits relaxes guardrails to protect minors from predatory behavior and abuse. And you see, Esau, he's all about that, man. See, he wants to get these kids because one, he's a freak. Yeah. All right, he's there's what the soul in him is not upright, as the scriptures say.
Habakkuk 2:4. Yep.
All right, and then the thing too is they want to get these kids at an early age. One, because they're doing that right, for their own sex, for their own personal pleasure. But they want to grab a lot of these kids because they actually want to use them for rituals.
Yeah.
That's that's a huge thing too. See, these upper echelons, these elites, they want these kids for these rituals because they basically they want that pure blood, for lack of words, man.
Yeah. Now you understand. You remember you get these cards about, in the mail, have you seen me? Yeah, man. A lot of times these fucking higher ups kidnap these children.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Exactly, man.
So now we understand. They had a lot of kids missing because they kidnapped these children, like the brother said, man, for them rituals, man.
That's right. It says the bill will create an alternate pathway to marriage, allowing opposite sex couples to file marriage contracts based on common law principles that have not yet been legally recognized in Tennessee. The contracts would not be available to same-sex couples. I just want to keep reading a little bit more. Sponsor, because here's one of the things I mentioned earlier, how this guy, the one who proposed all this, was like, oh, I didn't know, right?
Yeah.
Let's read like a paragraph or two more. It says, sponsors of the legislation have now added amendments specifying a man and woman seeking the contract must have attained the age of majority, which is 18 in Tennessee. And it says the Senate version of the bill has advanced to full vote slated for Thursday. A House committee on Wednesday rolled the legislation to next week after sponsor Republican Tom Leatherwood, Republican Arlington, faced tough questions on the bill. And it says Leatherwood maintained Wednesday he had no intentions of opening up the contract process to minors, and the age limit amendment would only strengthen the bill.
Bullshit.
Exactly. All right, that's the main point. All of a sudden, now this guy's like, oh, I didn't know. All right. I had no intentions of doing that, man. Look at this guy.
Right.
Look at this guy, man. F out of here, man. This guy's a creeper, man. Look, this is just a younger King Biden, man.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, man. Look at this creep. Look at that smile, man. Look at his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Scriptures say a man should be known by his looks and gait.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find it. I think that's in Sirach.
Sirach, I think 19 and 29.
Let me see if I can find that for you. You said 19 and 25?
29. See what that say.
29, yep. This is Sirach 19. And let me see if there's anything above that.
Con.
That's pretty much it. This is Sirach. Yeah, I'll get to the point. Sirach, what is this? 19 to 29. A man may be known by his look,
mm-hmm.
and one that hath understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him.
Yeah, so you can look at this dude in the face and tell that he's a fucking pedophile, man.
Yeah.
He's a creep. Go ahead.
A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
Mm-hmm.
So basically his conduct,
yep.
His movements, how he reacts to things,
mm-hmm.
That shows you what kind of man he is. And then just look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't want your kids around this guy.
Mm-hmm. Even a person's conversation show what they are, man.
Oh,
what
yeah.
About, man.
Like I said, this guy, I failed to mention the age limit. I had no intentions of this, that, and the third. Look, man, like I said, Esau is very, meticulous. He's all about details, because that's how he traps people up.
Yeah.
So he's all about that stuff, man. All right, don't be fooled by this guy. The only reason why they were like, they even said anything like, I didn't mean to do that, is because they got caught, man, because there was a backlash. People were really looking into this bill.
Yeah.
All right. These Edomites are full of wickedness, man.
Yeah, full of shit, full of wickedness. But you want the same guy talking about Jake full of shit. No, yeah, you get that from you devils.
Oh yeah.
All right, because you're the biggest full of shit race of people ever, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man. This is why this place is gonna be destroyed, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing, they just throw a little here, a little there. All right, into the air,
Yeah.
And they're just throwing their seeds on the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then eventually they're gonna really go with this agenda. I've been saying this for a long time. Look, man, in the near future, man, because they're gonna legalize this whole fucking pedal thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're already saying that because they were pushing it. I forgot, was it the New York Times? I forgot what it was. They were saying, I forgot what major news source it was, but they got huge backlash over this because they were trying to basically justify these pedals and saying that some of them aren't bad.
Yeah.
This was a couple, I think, like 2 months ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They were pushing that BS,
mm-hmm.
right? And so point being though is what was I gonna say, man? It's a little bit at a time, man. Okay? Oh, that's what I was going to say. Now it came back. The water Yahba Shemal Shai. They're going to eventually, at some point, legalize these things, right? And if you have a child, right? And if you have one of these little creepers come up to them, when you're not present, and you say something, you confront them, and let's just say, get into an altercation with them, you know you might be sued, and you might then it might be under some type of hate crime now.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna do, bro. They're gonna say, oh, you know, hey, it's illegal for Bill over here to talk to your little Johnny.
Yeah.
And you said that you hate him for talking to him. Well, now that's a hate crime now. So now we're gonna throw the book at you, and we're gonna give you more time. But now it's 20 years.
Yeah. This is why the Lord got deliverance from this goddamn devil. And that's why it's beautiful, because you signing your legislation not gonna mean nothing with the Lord, man. Because that's what this devil always like to hide behind, his stupid ass legislation. And that's in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, talking about let our strength be the law of justice.
Yeah.
He always think that he always hides behind signing that goddamn pen, his fucking legislation, man. Guess what? The Lord, that don't mean shit to the Lord. He's gonna come back and destroy you fucking devils, man, and bring you out of power. Go ahead, brother.
Yep, that's right. I got a precept to back you up. Perfect precept. Isaiah 10:1. Woe, which means destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
This is one of them right here.
Yeah. So destruction unto you. Hey, you're the ones who are in power, pushing forth this stuff, right? So you're going to be destroyed for these unrighteous laws that are being pushed forth.
That's it.
And that right grievousness, because that's grievous, man. All right.
Yeah.
Cause see, going back to what you're saying about how these guys get on us, for how all we say is, look, this is what happened in the ancient world.
Yeah.
This is biblical. This is in the Bible. It's biblical. They get mad about that, right?
Yeah.
The Bible has a perfect age limit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a limit. You know what I'm saying? You can't do anything past. If you do anything before this particular time, now you're just doing a wicked act. We had a perfect age, man. These guys don't even want to have an age limit. They want to play with your fucking 2-year-old.
Your son, daughter. It don't matter what gender.
Oh yeah.
All right. But you ain't doing no videos on these guys. You fucking wicked ass. That's why Lord, hey man, you ones that call yourself Israelites, you're not teaching 100% truth, and you going off on the doctrine, falsely accusing the men of the Lord who teaching the words of Yahweh Shem Shai correctly. Lord's gonna destroy every last one of you fucking guys, man. That's the beautiful thing about it, man. You go ahead, bro.
It says, woe unto them that have decreed unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And when you go into that word prescribed, it means to that you basically wrote beforehand. Basically meaning you thought about this.
Yeah.
You just didn't sit there and just throw it out there randomly. No, you sat there. You had a council, right? Because you guys are officials. You all have these councils and meetings and all that.
Yeah.
Before, like I said, you write the bill. You have people who revise it. They proofread it. That's what they call it. Proofread it.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's on point, right? You do all that, and you know what I'm saying, before you actually send something out.
Yeah.
So you guys are guilty, man.
Yeah.
Damn devils, man. The Lord's gonna deal with you.
It's all shit premeditated and everything, man.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's all you had.
Yeah, that's all I had on.
Con. So
look at this guy.
Right, fuck it. You just yeah, man, fucking pedophile, man. But with that, man, yeah, man, Lord willing, hey man, wickedness is gonna get worse. Things are gonna get worse in here, before it gets better, man. And we read scripture, his sins reach unto heaven. It has to get to that point before the Lord come back and put a stop to this man, take his ass out of power, and bring in the kingdom of heaven, man. Because that's what all the Lord's waiting for him to fulfill his measure of wickedness before he take his ass out of power. And the prophecies, the main one we're looking for is the chip. The charagma. See, that lets you know we got talking code now. That lets you know the family of the word is coming as well, man. So all these things got to come to pass before the Lord take this madman, this fucking
that digital device.
Yeah, digital device. this fucking madman out of rulership, man. Because he's unfit ruler, man.
Yeah.
It's evident, man. All right, so with that, like, give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to Apostle El's a great millstone. And peace, salutation to society and pushing his words, sincerity, truth, and charity. That say shalom.